What's going on? Ryan Troy back with another video for you today. And if you're new to this channel, I am a portrait photographer that has been doing photography since 2009. Yes, it's been a while. And when it comes to photographers or any entrepreneur at that point, we want to make sure that our clients keep coming back to us. And what do we do to make sure that happens? We make sure they have a good time and we give them a great experience. Now, when you're a photographer, it doesn't have to end there. It's not when the session ends, the great experience ends. So at least for some people it is, but for me, it's not. And that's why I'm happy about what we're going to be speaking about today, which is Pic Time, a gallery for you to use with your clients. Now, I've been using Pic Time since 2021, and I am actually honored that they reached out to me. And they're sponsoring this video. But like I said, this is something I've been paying for since 2021. So I think that they really contacted the right person when it comes down to this, because we're going to get into that. Now, here's the thing about Pic Time, right? They wanted me to speak about certain things, and we're going to touch those in the end, because there's a lot of things that I don't know if they just, I don't know. I was going to say, I don't know if they just didn't care about, but I really want to give you the reason why I use Pic Time over other people. And by other people, what I mean is there was another gallery that I was using, and this was back in 2012. And, I used them all the way up until, 2021, when I really started like taking my business more serious, when I start getting more of those high paying clients and stuff like that. And the major reason for me leaving the other one, which I will not say their name, is because there was no innovation. When I'm telling you, I signed up for the other one in 2012, when I left them, everything was exactly the same. And personally, I just did not like that. So coming into Pic Time, where even till this day, they still update, it's still so many different updates that they do. To me, it was just the better choice. So let's just go ahead and jump into all of the things that you can do. Or I can't tell you all of the things. We'll be here for like an hour, but I'm going to tell you the ones that mean the most to me. And towards the end, we're going to jump onto that stuff that Pic Time also really like, which is also good. But it's just way more to Pic Time than just what it is that they really want me to touch on. So let's go ahead and jump into some of my favorite things about Pic Time. Now, one thing I do love about Pic Time is just the overall gallery experience in itself. A lot of people that don't believe in investing in galleries are out here sending expiring Google link to their clients or WeTransfer that's going to expire, and you're just putting way too much work on the client. They gotta give you the file names, or they take a screenshot and like, hey, these are the photos that I want. It's just too much. Now with Pic Time, they let you create these templates, which I do. The way I set my packages up is I offer fully retouched photos and standard edits. And then I also have the gallery selections. Now the gallery selections, the part that's really good about that is you get to go ahead on upload your photos there, go to gallery setup, go to more settings, and then once you're there, you get to click where it says limit downloads to specific scenes. And what I like to do there is just uncheck the gallery selection box. And what that does is it protects you from letting them be able to download those photos there. So now, putting it in that order, when I upload the fully retouched photos, which I will want them to see first, it's going to come at the top, followed by the standards, and then followed by the gallery selections. Now, what I will say, and this is just, what I do, you don't have to do this, but I just find that it makes me a little bit more money, is I don't like to cull. So when I take the photos, I tell the client, hey, I'm going to give you a gallery with every single thing that we took. And then, you get to choose from all of that, right? Because sometimes we think as photographers that we know what's best for our clients, but we are taking photos of them and the memories and the photos that they like. If it's a crazy face, you don't know that client like that. Maybe that's them and they want that photo. So I keep it there, and what that does is, they have so much to choose from that they get overwhelmed and they end up spending more money to buy more fully retouched photos. So, that's one thing I do love about Pic Time. Time when it comes to that. Now, let's jump over to events, right? Let's say you do events. Well, one of the best things that I love about doing event photography and using Pic Time is I get to go ahead on and create a gallery before the event even takes place. Once you start off and you click New Client Gallery, it gives you the option to set a gallery name. Now, right under gallery name, you will see a URL that pops up. And what I like to do with this URL is I go ahead on, take it to, whatever favorite QR code website that you use. Pretty much just Google it, you'll find it. You could go ahead on and create a QR code with that gallery on it. And let's just say you put a picture in that gallery that says coming soon, right? After that, I usually go to Office Depot, and they usually have like same day, and if not, you could get it the next day for a cheap business card. Now, one thing that you will want to do, because you're going to take this business card and give it to people that's going to be at that event, make sure that it's all right with your client first. Make sure your client gives you the approval. Now, if they give you the approval, that is great. That is wonderful. And let me tell you why. Because once you're passing out that card and everything like that, you set the gallery to where it requires that in order for you to see the photos in this gallery, you have to give your email. Now, when you do that, what do you have? You have a long list of emails that you can add to a newsletter, or just when you offering discounts and offers to even new clients, however you decide to, mail or email things out. So it helps you collect all of these different emails. And a lot of times, they see the photos, they love the photos, and they may not have thought that they would like the photos. And then when they do, they don't have no way of getting in contact with you or anything like that. So I love to collect emails from events by doing this. It brings you so much more business when you are able to do this. And also, one thing that I did was I connected my own domain to Pic Time, right? Because I wanted to look a little bit more professional by it saying Ryan Troy Gallery. Now, you can choose to go through whatever domain you want. Domains are pretty cheap nowadays, and you could also name it whatever you want. I chose to name mine Ryan Troy Gallery. So now when they look at their photos, instead of it saying Pic Time / whatever, it says RyanTroyGallery.com / whatever I named the session. And I feel like that makes it a little bit better. Now, let's go back to portraits, right? Because when I'm collaborating with other models and stuff like that, what I like to do is I put all the photos in the part that I named it, which is client selections or gallery selections. I'll put it there, and what I do is I tell them, go ahead on and heart all of the photos that you really like, and I will choose photos out of the ones that you hearted, and I will edit those. So they have this nice little setup where you could just heart the photos, and then you on the back end, on the photographer side, you will be able to see that. Now let's go back over here to the clients, right? Because when you're working with your packages, you get to go over to the section that says workflow, and then under client selections, you could press the plus button. And when you press that plus button, you get to assign different things. Like for me, I do fully retouched photos, and then however many that'll be, and standard edits and however many that would be. And what it does is it sends out an email. Now this is the part that I was talking about that makes things so simple. You don't have to remember file names and let the photographer know the file names, stuff like that. They're going to click where it says flag photos, and they're going to go ahead on and make their selections. Now, once they make their selections, they're able to submit it to the photographer, and then you get to see it right there. Now, what if they make a mistake? Or like I said, I like to put my whole gallery and let them choose from it. But what if they choose a photo that's, let's say, out of focus? Well, you get to reopen that and let them go ahead. Or if they purchase more, you can add more to it so they could continue going, which happens with me a lot. I like to upsell my fully retouched photos. Now, when it comes to this, you could either, go to your editor of choice and look at those file names and do it like that. But me, I use Lightroom, and because Pic Time just makes everything so much easier, what I like to do is Click it, and if you see where these 3 dots are, if you click that, you'll see where it says CSV list. Now, once you click CVS, I said CVS, we're not talking pharmacies. Once you click CSV list, it will have a spot for you to go to copy to Lightroom. Now, once you copy that to Lightroom, head on over to Lightroom, go to the library section, and if you're in the photo with the folder at the top, you'll be able to see where it says filter. And what you're going to go ahead on and do is you're going to go ahead on and paste that right there, and it'll put all of those photos that they selected there for you. And what I usually do is just select them all with my fully retouch. I put them as a number 5, which will make them be at the 5-star. Then my standard edits, I go with a number 4, and then that way I can edit my standards and edit my fully retouched photos as well. So that's the way I do that. Now, one other thing, right? When we're talking about our event people or whatever like that, maybe you want to sell the downloads, right? Maybe that's something that you would like to do. Well, you can do that. You can have it to where all of the main clients or whatever are able to download the photos for free, right? And everybody that attends the event, if you want them to have the photo, they can pay to download it, and you get to set the price for what you want that download cost to be. And that's when we are going to jump into the things that Pic Time is really excited about, and I don't blame them. You don't have to worry about printing anything when it comes to it. All of this stuff is already built in, and you get to put your profit in. It's so much customizable things. And even when you view the gallery, once you scroll all the way down to the bottom, there's little, prompts on, how they can go ahead on and purchase these photos. Now, I have made money doing this. I do a lot of graduation sessions, and a lot of people want those photos printed, and it's great that they're able to do that. Like I said, they have different labs, photo labs that print, and you get to choose through them. You get to mark your prices up and things like that, which is really, really cool. That is one of their biggest selling points is being able to sell these prints. But like I said, you get to sell downloads. It's so many different ways that you can customize this to sell things that you want when it comes to this. Now, hopefully I convinced you on why having a gallery is important. We got to stop the download links and all of that. Below down in the description, I will have a referral link. And in the description, I will let you know what comes with that referral link. But go ahead on, try it out. They have a free version. I don't think it's the most expensive version, but I have the option where I get to I don't have a set limit on the amount of storage that I have, and that just comes out automatically. You could pay yearly, and if you pay yearly, you get a better deal than paying month to month. I'm a month-to-month type of person. I don't know. It's just I'm a month-to-month type of person. But that choice is all on you, like I was saying. So let me know what you think in the comment section. If I've left something out or you have any questions, let me know. Like I said, I've been using this since 2021, and I don't see myself going anywhere else. So there's that. I am Ryan Troy. Subscribe if you aren't, and until the next time, peace.